What up, YouTube? YouTube family. What y'all got going on today, man? Oh, get some of that R and R. Get a little bit of that rest and relaxation, man. What y'all on today? I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July weekend. You know? Let's talk about it. What y'all do? Y'all go see some family? Y'all go out of town? Y'all coming back? What y'all got going on? One of my buddies went to Cancun to a all-inclusive resort. Looked pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie. Heard they're pretty cheap too. I don't know. I've never been. Oh man, tired already. Sore. What up though? What up though? What's everybody got going on, man? My YouTube family. Man, I know y'all know somebody's out there. Want somebody to talk to, need somebody to talk to. Figured I'd go live, man. I've been dropping some content on my channel. Anybody who don't know, I try to post health and wellness content, honestly, and motivational content. Anything that just put a smile on somebody's face and maybe cheer somebody's day up, maybe help somebody out. I don't know. I got a deep passion for trying to help people, man, that may be going through a tough time because I know I've been through some tough times in life and never had anybody really to talk to. And the way this world's going right now, man, doesn't matter who you are, everybody's going through somewhat of a tough time because it's just a wild world we're living in now with all the new technology coming out and all the social media that everybody's trying to keep up with and all the trends that everybody's trying to keep up with and everybody. So I don't know about y'all, but I had a great holiday weekend. I don't know where y'all are from. Let me know in the comments. I'm obviously in the USA, and man, it was a lot of fireworks yesterday. A lot of people were shooting fireworks, man, and the police were trying to crack down on certain people. I know somebody who got a $500 ticket, man, just for shooting one firework. Now, did they deserve it? Probably, cause what's up, Goldman? Yeah, did they deserve it? Probably because they've been a nuisance in their neighborhoods, and they decided they were going to shoot one at 9 o'clock in the morning because that person is the type of person that does what they want to do and they don't care about the consequences. So yeah, the cops showed up and he admitted to it. He was like, "Yep, I shot the firework," and yeah, they gave him a $500 ticket, man. Well, I don't even know how much it's actually going to be because it could be anywhere from 500 to 5,000. I think it said on the ticket, which is crazy. But hey, man, you shoot them at 9 o'clock in the morning. Not everybody likes fireworks, so you gotta take other people into consideration. How y'all doing though? How y'all doing? Yeah, you gotta take that kind of stuff into consideration because some people got PTSD. Uh, I've never been formally diagnosed with PTSD, but I know just from like childhood traumas and stuff, like and where I grew up, hearing loud noises kind of shakes me. I've been woken up out of my sleep by a violent stepfather. And so, like, loud noises he used to yell all the time when he would get drunk. And And yeah, he used to. So just like when people yell or like loud noises, it makes me like think something else is going on. I've seen drive-bys a lot. I've seen people just shoot guns and just so when you grew up in that kind of environment, you always got to keeping your head on a swivel. So yeah, I get it. And then a lot of people are combat veterans that served in the wars and stuff, and when they hear them loud fireworks, man, they don't like that stuff. But again, typically, it's one day a year. Everybody likes to let off and show their American pride, and that's one of the things we like to do is shoot fireworks. So I get it. I get it on both sides. But look, thank goodness for us that no one got hurt that I know of. No one got in trouble that I know of. So we ate some good food. And so all in all, 4th of July was a success. 2026, man. It was a success. Got to hang out with the family. What else you want? Get some rest off of work. That's the main thing. Getting an extra day off. Felt good. Ugh. What's up, man? Double tap that screen, though. Let's get those likes up. Let's get some more people in here. Let's get this chat going. Sin, baby, sin. Repent. Sin, sin, sin. I feel that. I feel that, Frisky Taffy. I didn't do no sinning, though. Pretty straight edge, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of boring. Yep. Yeah, it was the amount of fireworks that were going off yesterday, man. It was just nuts. I feel like everybody went all out this year for being the 250th anniversary of America's birthday. I feel like a whole lot of people got some fireworks. Y'all like my mug? I got this like maybe 8 years ago for a birthday present. But what's the word? What y'all got going on today, man? I ain't gonna be on here too long, man. I just figured I'd hop on. See if anybody was out here that wanted to chat it up. But I ain't gonna be on here too long. Like I said, probably go play some board games. Maybe go swimming. Maybe go for a bike ride. I don't know. The weather's kind of where I'm at. The weather's been back and forth, back and forth. Last week we had a heat wave. We had severe thunderstorms. We had random scattered showers after the heat wave. So it was just like as humid as it could possibly be. So yeah, I'm all about the warm weather. I can't complain too much about it because I don't know about y'all, but the winter was a long winter. We had a super long winter. And something about the winter just shuts me down, man. It makes my bones hurt. I guess I'm getting old, but it makes my bones hurt. It makes me not want to go outside. I don't want to do nothing in the wintertime besides get under a warm heated blanket and cuddle. Usually sometimes it takes a while for this, for people to find the lives, especially since I haven't been going live every day. I feel like if I keep consistently going live, though, more and more people will tune in. Who knows? Maybe not. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about, man. I can talk about anything. Some people were on here talking about the World Cup the other day. I don't really watch the World Cup too much. I'm not really a bandwagon person like everybody else. Now all of a sudden everybody's a soccer fan. I ain't heard nobody talk about soccer ever in my life. Maybe here and there, but not like they are now. Now everybody's a soccer fan. Can't even name 3 soccer players on the team. See, that's why it's kind of hard to go live, man, because staring into a camera, talking to yourself is like awkward as hell. But you gotta start somewhere, you know. Just like what's his name? I Show Speed was talking about. I had that one viewer, man. That one viewer kept me going. If y'all don't know, man, I dropped some new content on my channel. Do me a favor, go check that out, man. See what y'all think. You know, I try to be as genuine and real as possible on these videos, man. I don't fake nothing. I tell people my story. I try not to lecture because I don't like that. Nobody likes getting lectured to. But I can only tell you what works for me, and that's it. If you watch any of my videos, getting a gym membership and going to the gym drastically helped me change my life for the good. You know, I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. Look at these gray hairs. I'm in better shape than I was in my 20s. Because all I was doing in my 20s and 30s, well, 20s was drinking. All I used to do was just drink. And so now that I'm sober, I'm 2 years sober. Man, I wouldn't change it for anything. I feel great. I have more energy. I got up super early today and been doing a bunch of stuff. So it's about noon where I'm at. So I am feeling a little, a little crashed out just from getting up and doing a bunch of stuff this morning. I made some videos, cleaned up a little bit, played with the play with the family and the dogs and stuff. That makes no sense. What the F are you not, mouse? Correct your English. Because that makes no sense. Okay, where are you from? See, that's a lot different than what the fuck are you not mouth? I'm from the United States, man. Look, check me out. From the United States. Where are you from, man? I really want to know about other places around the world, man. If I could meet some people around the world, it'd be awesome, honestly, because I'm an introvert. I just posted a video about that. Basically, an introvert is somebody who don't like doing a whole bunch of stuff. I like just being in peace and quiet. Honestly, this is awesome to me right now. I'm in my man cave. I'm chilling. Hopefully, I can meet a couple cool people. But as far as like traveling, I don't think I ever really want to travel for real, unless I get like a crazy amount of money off of YouTube or something. I've never been to Israel and I've never been to Palestine, so I can't tell you, to be honest with you. How can I have an opinion on somewhere I've never been? From what I see online, am I supposed to take a position based off of what I see online? You want me to give you my honest opinion? My honest opinion, I think it's all bullshit. I think war is bullshit, but also at the same time, I mean, it's a necessity when you have enemies. So, in my eyes, I wish the world would be like this perfect utopia place. Like, I don't know if you guys seen the movie Avatar, but it's just, it'd be awesome if everybody could just get along. Everybody, I feel like a lot of people get, like I said, I don't really even talk about political things on my channel, man. I'm more about Uh, I'm more about like positivity, fitness. See, talking about genocide and stuff like that, man, it's not really my place, bro. I grew up in the hood, and I feel like all politicians are corrupt. I feel like the government's corrupt. I feel like ain't nobody coming to help save nobody. Where I'm from, we ain't have no politicians ever come through the town I was in, the city I was in, and try to help nobody. Meanwhile, they live in mansions. So it's all bullshit, you know. It's all in my eyes a psyop. I think it's horrible that anybody would just kill anybody. Honestly, murder is should be forbidden from anybody. If a random person in the United States goes and kills another random person, they're going to prison for the rest of their lives, typically. But if we got a problem with another government, it's okay to just go bomb, you know, or not even us, just other country has a problem in another country, they just resort to violence. I mean, they try to do peace negotiations, but everybody just resorts back to violence. We're living in 2026. 2026, and we're still killing people. Like I understand maybe back in the 1800s or something, or the 1700s, when you couldn't just call somebody and have a peaceful conversation or come to some kind of resolution. You know, but everybody wants to push their agenda. Everybody has to be right. And that's why I don't hang around a lot of people, to be honest with you. Because everybody's over opinionated and everybody wants their view to be right. See, me, I was raised a little different. I was raised by my mother to believe one thing, religious wise, and politically wise, and then but my uncle, who basically stepped in for me as, you know, my dad, since my dad left me when I was 2, he basically, you know, believed totally different than my mom. You know, he had different religious beliefs. He had different, and so I've never, in my eyes, I look back and I'm like, why is everybody fighting over things so much? You know, I believe you should do your own research, because a lot of people think about it. I get into arguments all the time with people about, it's not really arguments, but I would just say debates. I get into debates about, like, because everybody believes that they're right. If you talk to a Christian, they're going to believe they're right. You're going to talk to a Jewish person, they're going to believe they're right. You talk to a person that believes in Hindu, they're going to believe they're right. You're going to talk to a Satanist, they're going to believe they're right. You're going to talk to you know, the list goes on and on. You know, a Muslim, they're going to think they're right. And nobody comes to common ground, and nobody knows the actual truth. You know, you can only have faith that you're correct in your beliefs, but it just blows my mind, because I feel, in my eyes, I feel like the people that were born in one area that hate the other area, or hate the other religion, or hate the other people, like, it's just too much hate in the world. But I feel like if you were born, like, let's just say like a Christian nationalist, if they were born in a predominantly Muslim country and were raised by Muslims, they would be Muslim, and they would be the same thing that a Muslim thinks. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it does, but it just it don't make sense to me. It never has. I try to stay out the way when it comes to stuff like that. Hey, if y'all want to march down the street and kill each other, whatever. If y'all want, you know, as long as ain't nobody hurting me and my family, man, I'm a hope and send peaceful and healing energy out into the universe at all times. So that way, man, maybe everybody, I think AI is going to change that. I feel like more and more people are just coming to the realization that we're not primates anymore. We're not cavemen. We don't have to go and beat somebody with the head in the head with a stone for, you know, trying to steal your food or something. You know, there's plenty of food in the world for everybody to eat. There's plenty of water in the world for everybody to drink. There's plenty of land for everybody to live on, you know. And I just feel like, man, so many people just get caught up in the hate, and they never truly see the true picture, the true meaning of life until it's already past them. They spend their whole lives trying to push an agenda or trying to make their point right, that nothing ever gets solved. What gets solved? Nothing, I don't think. You still, no matter what you do, no, I'm not on Insta. Sorry, I don't have Insta. I don't really do social media. That's the thing, man. I barely do YouTube, but I'm trying to do it because, you know, I think I got a positive message. I got a story. I try not to lecture people. I don't want to lecture nobody. I feel like as long as you're not hurting nobody, you can believe what you want, do what you want. I do promote fitness content. I try to get people to be in better shape. I try to get people to stay away from alcohol as much as possible, because I've seen the damages that it does to people. If you just go on Facebook or Insta right now, and if you go to TikTok or any of these things, I'm sure a bunch of people are gonna post a bunch of crazy ass videos that happened last night. And I guarantee if you notice a common denominator, it's most people that are out drinking and not doing, you know, they're out partying and just doing crazy stuff. I was one of those people. I used to do it all the time. We used to drink all the time. I used to go down to St. Louis every Sunday. We used to go to this place called Hall Street, and everybody used to be like Fast and the Furious. When the very first Fast and the Furious came out, they how you doing? Unplugged. Hopefully I said that. Uni unplugged. Okay, my bad. But yeah, we used to go to this place called Hall Street all the time. We used to get drunk, and everybody would do street racing, and we would run from the cops. So I've been there. That's the only reason why I feel like I could speak on certain things, is I've been there, I've done that, and it was really a waste of time. It was dangerous, and I'm trying to set a really positive example for my children. If anything else, if nobody likes my videos, if my content don't get pushed, then, you know, at least my kids, if anything was to ever happen to me, or, you know, they can go back and watch my videos, and hopefully, you know, they'll, you know, get a message from their dad. You know, I'd give them the same message in person, but it hits different when you know, get older and they might be in college or going through a tough time. I might not be here no more to give them the message no more, and they might have maybe forgotten. They can go back and watch my videos. That's basically why I'm doing it, honestly. And anybody I can help along the way, you know, that's what I do. I do fitness coaching, man. That's what I do. I do fitness and lifestyle coaching. I try to, you know, for anybody, if you want to get in the best shape, you can contact me. I got a fitness plan. I do one-on-one calls with people, video calls where we actually can video chat and talk. And yeah, that's what I do. So anybody who wants to get in shape, like I said, I'm natural. I could be way bigger. I could have way more veins. I could do a bunch of stuff if I did steroids, but I'm natural. And I just try to show people, you know, the clean way. I'm not saying there's anything against people who do that. If anybody, you know, that's out there and they use, you know, whatever they use, I don't care what they put in their body. I just tell you what I put in mine. And right now, only thing I do is protein powder and creatine and a whole lot of protein. And so, okay, that's cool. Hey, it don't matter what your name is, as long as you getting the message. So anybody, like I said, my content's for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're 100 years old and you're like, I want to live to 101, man. I want to try my best. I want to change my life around. Well, I'll try to help you, you know. There's something that I see it all the time. I see like older people in the gym that kick butt, you know. They what's my body count? I don't know what you mean by that. Uh because where I'm from, a body could mean a couple of different things. So um man, double tap that screen. Y'all, let's get them likes up. All you got to do is go like this twice on the screen real fast, and it'll make a thumbs up on your screen, and that'll help me out a lot. It'll get more people in here. On my lives, for some reason, it tells me, I literally says I got 0 viewers, but obviously I can tell there's people in here because you guys are talking to me. So if anybody could double tap that screen, get that like up, that'd be awesome. You say your name is Sam? Okay, Sam, I'll remember that. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Where you from? Where you from, Sam? I like meeting people around the United States. I like meeting people around the world. I met somebody in Canada the other day that was talking crap about soccer. I was hoping they would get back on here so I can make fun of them because Canada got their ass beat by Morocco, got put out the World Cup. But I don't even watch soccer, but I remember him talking crap. And then right after we got off live, I went and there was what do you know? My phone was listening, and Canada got whooped. But yeah, I want to help the youth. I feel like there's so many young children, especially I would say majority young boys out here, but no, it's women too. Young women out here that just are going down the wrong path because they're watching social media and they think that stuff's real, and they think that India, okay, I love India. Okay, cool. Yeah, India is real cool. I've never been there, but I love Indian culture. Yeah, so um, that's what's up though. What's up? Shout out from India. Uh, what was I gonna say? But I just feel like there's a lot of the young youth, let's just put it like that, young youth that are getting led down the wrong path. And I feel like maybe I could help one of them, one or two, hope I could help a million people, you know, from going down a bad path. These young women are out here, they're having sexual encounters at young ages, not cool. They're getting pregnant at young ages, not cool. And then these young dudes are out here having sex at the same thing, just doing the wrong thing, getting girls pregnant, and then they don't want to be in the kid's life. There's so many single mothers out here. It's ridiculous. Like I don't understand, but these girls just fall for the trap. They think the guy's cool. They get pregnant, and then the guy don't want to be in their lives for whatever reason. That's just an epidemic in itself. I cannot put my mind around why people would not want to be in their kid's life. I can see you not want to be in your partner's life no more because people grow apart. Your girl might not, take care of herself the same no more. She might have let herself go, and now she's fat. Now she does smoke cigarettes or do something, that just kind of turned you off. Or your dude is a lazy bum and don't want to do nothing, and they don't, do the things that they did whenever you were in the puppy dog stage. So, it just, and they end up breaking up. But if that's fine, like you break up, like me and my baby mom broke up. But I would never, ever, 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 ever in a million years walk away from my sons. Ever. Nothing you can do, you'd have to pry them from my cold dead fingers. Like, never. And these dudes just have kids left and right. Boom, boom, boom. 6 different baby mamas. They get mad. Top Z. I'm the Top Z, man. Top Z. Yeah, this is Top Z Views, man. Check out my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. You just call me Top Z, man. Top Z. I can't be giving out all my information on here, man. There's too many scammers. I've been too many scammers, and I'm from the hood, and I could spot them from a mile away. So I don't give out too much information, personal information on here, but I give you generalized advice or tips and tricks or you know whatever. Yep, yep. But yep, hopefully I can help some of the younger youth, man, get them in the gym early, keep them on a straight path. Uh, and like I really want to be like a guide that people can go to, a person that people can go to that just need somebody to talk to. Sometimes that's all it is. You don't even need that advice. You just need somebody to talk to. It's hard sometimes to even find somebody who will listen to you, let alone, help you out, but just to actually listen to you and take what you're saying and I know I don't never have anybody that was willing to listen to me, so and that stuff sucks when you got to just hold it all in. You don't get nobody. That's why I like doing this kind of with you guys, because then I can kind of let go of some of my bags I carry, just to kind of get out here and vent it away and do that. So how'd you find my stream? That's what I want to know. How'd you find my stream? How many people we got in here? Because right now it says one, which is kind of crazy. Because usually YouTube be trying to at least give me some people to get in here. I mean, I'll talk to one person, so it don't matter to me how many people are in here. But I mean, it is kind of wild that there we go. I got to talk it into existence. We got some more people in here, man. 3 people in here. Going to sleep. I'll join you later. Good night. All right. Thank you, Sam. You have a good night. Yeah, I don't know how these streamers just sit here and talk all day long, man. It is kind of draining just trying to talk, especially when you ain't getting that much engagement back. Man, I'm getting some engagement. That's cool, though. I met a new friend from India, Sam. My guy. I'd like to do a collab on here sometime with somebody that I meet. Because all I got to do is send you a link, and then you could be on my live stream when we could chat it up. And I could give you some good advice. Maybe you can give me some good advice. I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the future, but I've done a collab with one of my friends. Well, I would say a friend, but a YouTuber that I followed. He let me get on his stream one time. We chopped it up, but he was, fake. Just like everybody else. I mean, people online are so fake. Like, that's why I felt like almost compelled to, like, put my voice online, because I keep it so real, man. I don't give no fuck. Excuse my language, but I keep it real. I tell people how I feel. I ain't got to sugarcoat nothing for nobody. I'm a grown ass man. But all these dudes on here, they fake and act like they really want to help people. And those are the ones that everybody falls for. Like, look at this dude, Wes Watson. He went to, I don't know if anybody knows, but there's a YouTuber named Wes Watson. I just made a video on it. Actually, I made a video on it 1 year ago. But long story short, Wes, I found Wes a long time ago because he got out of prison and then he told his story on a different YouTuber's channel that I watched. And, he had a very good story. He went to jail, he did his time, he got out, and he was pushing positivity. He was working out all the time. He was trying to help dudes like get off their ass and get in better shape and have a healthier lifestyle, kind of the same thing I'm doing. And then what'd he do? He turned around, let alcohol creep back into his life after he had the world in his fingertips. He had the following, he had the money, he had the girls, the muscles, the tattoos, the cars, the house. He had lived in Miami, he had everything. And what'd he do? He got around the wrong people. He didn't want to talk. He didn't want to watch my video and hit me up and be like, "Man, I need a real one. I need a real one like you to be on my team, bro." keep me straight in line. Nah, he wanted to hang around a bunch of punks that talked him into drinking, talked him into doing this, talked him into doing that, and were yes men basically. And now he got caught up and he got in some trouble. So now he all the hard work that he put in gone out the window, and it sucks. So sucks for him, but for me is I look at it as an opportunity to. You go ahead. Ain't nobody on this bitch. You good? Ah, yeah. The So yeah, man, I just take it as an opportunity, so maybe I can step in and pick up where he left off. So I don't know. I've been live for 36 minutes. Not too many people on here talking. I think I've seen people before where they uh, end their lives and then they turn them back on, and sometimes the algorithm will push you a little more. So maybe I'll try that real quick and see if I can get some more people in here. So if you're on here, just hold tight, like, comment, subscribe, and put your bell on so that way when I go live, you'll know. But maybe it's because I posted too many videos today and it's not notifying nobody. I don't know how this stuff really works. Honestly, I'm still trying to learn. But I figured I'd do a deed and go live and talk to some people. So I'm reaching people in India. That's crazy. But where's all my people from the U.S. at? Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this live and then I'm gonna turn it back on in a few minutes. Hang on.